struggle with that. But how many of us were taught how to love? Was there anyone in the room that was taught what love was, or how to love yourself, or how to love others properly? When we're born, now you come out the womb, the first thing your mom say to you is, I love you. This is the best thing that ever happened to me. I never knew love like this before. So throughout our lives, we grow up and we hear the word love and we grasp to that word and we use that word, but nobody ever says, well, what is love? We just count it as an emotion. We don't learn that love is not just an emotion. It's an action. You can say you love me until your face turns blue. But if you don't show it to me, then do you really love me? The answer to that is no. Now we're here together trying to grow in unity. But if we lack love in any area, we're going to lack love for the next person. If we're wondering why someone else is lacking love for us, it's because they may be dealing with something on the inside. One thing I noticed that growing up, I had a bully. And as an adult, that bully told me she only bullied me because she thought she could beat me. You know, she wanted to take the pressure off for herself. And when you have those bullies in your life, those people that want to talk about you, pick on you, even as adults, you can either be a bully or be bullied. And when I look at those type of people, they lack something. They're missing something. They're not comfortable with what they have. So we have to start learning what love is. The first thing I had to learn was that I had to learn to love myself. As you all see, I have a physical difference. I don't call myself disabled because when you define the word disabled, it's a limitation. You limit yourself from doing something. And glory be to God, I don't limit myself from doing anything needed, wanted, or desired. But as a kid, it wasn't always easy. As a kid, kids are cruel. So growing up, I was forfeit Medina. I was an alien. I was so many different things. I had people running from me because they were afraid of me. Not because I feared them or I was bullying them, but because of the way I looked. Not because I was too dark or too short. I was also skinny. And people would say, girl, we ain't gonna break you. So to be skinny, black, disabled female, I didn't always have it easy. Now I know we all get, talked about every now and then. So I had to grow to learn to love me because I can't change what God did. Come on, man. And how dare I tell God he made a mistake? Right. You made a mistake. Whenever you don't like something about you, you're telling God you made a mistake. God, I'm too fat. You made a mistake. God, I'm too tall. You made a mistake. God, I'm too short. You made a mistake. How many of us in here brave enough to tell God he made a mistake? You're not going to open your mouth and say that, but every time you complain about you, you're telling God he made a mistake. And God is the creator. He said, I knew you before you were even formed in the belly. Before he formed the world, he knew each and every one of us and exactly how he was going to make us and mold us and create us. So how dare we take what he said? I used to hide my arms. You would never see me with anything on that showed my arms because people scared. They ran. They stared. They didn't want to be around me. So I didn't want to go outside. I had a big family, so inside the home, I didn't notice that people would treat me different. But once I stepped outside into the community, I saw something different. I saw people on bus pull their kids. I had a pregnant woman not wanting to touch her because she thought her baby would come out with hands like mine. So you would be amazed as to how the mindset of people will go. So God took me through a phase of learning to love me, of learning that I can do anything that he wants me to do. Better yet, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So even at the age of 14, I started driving Zen because I didn't know if I would be able to drive a car. And I've had a license since the age of 16 because that was a challenge for me. In high school, I was on the cheerleading team, I was in ROTC, I did everything that people said I couldn't do. Not just for me to prove to other people, but to also show myself that I can do it. That's why I'm known now as the You Can coach, because the only limit you have is the limit you put upon yourselves. We often say, well, this person said this person said that. Who controls you in your mind? We have to first learn how to look in the mirror and say, I love you. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You can do exceedingly abundantly above all things you think because you have God in you. And if he lives in you and he said he can do exceedingly abundantly above all things, that means you can do it too, right? Because he lives in us. So we have to move on and grow and step outside of ourselves and begin love ourselves.